Hey guys, what's going on? It's TJ, and we are entering week 11 of the NFL season. In this video, I'll be focusing on my top three QB and receiver stacks for the Sunday main slate on Draftkings. This is an 11 game slate excluding Thursday night football, Sunday night football, and Monday night football. We'll be without players from Titans, Steelers, Eagles, Cowboys, Falcons, and Seahawks this week. So, with that being said, let's jump into my third favorite stack of the week, and it is Derek Carr and Amari Cooper. Derek Carr is 6,400 versus New England at Mexico City. They had a game here last year and played fairly well. Looks like they're about touchdown underdogs. He went 21 to 31 last year versus Houston, 295 yards and 3 touchdowns. So really solid day. Coming off a bye week and the fact that Vegas and most people think that Brady will keep the hammer down and the Raiders will be playing from behind. I think this is a really good spot for him to throw a lot of pass attempts, maybe 40, 50 pass attempts. And when Carr's ever throwing that many times, Cooper is definitely going to be highly targeted, regardless of what New England's game plan is going to be. Amari Cooper, $6,000, has very, very big upside. We saw it a couple weeks ago when he got 19 targets and turned that into 47 fantasy points versus KC. KC is another team that has an extremely weak secondary without Eric Berry in there. He has 6, 19, 10, and 9 targets in his last 4 games. So again, a lot of target share, and that's what we're going to look for here. It looks like they're going to be playing from behind, high game totals. So really big fan of Derek Carr and Amari Cooper. We'll definitely have some exposure to some of the other receivers, but I'm definitely going to try to have most of my tournament exposure with Derek Carr and Amari Cooper. My second favorite stack of the week is versus my guys is Alex Smith and Tyreek Hill. Alex Smith is 6,700. Alex Smith just having an incredibly efficient year. He was in the talks for MVP candidate a couple weeks ago, probably still is. 18 touchdowns, 1 interception. Has some sneaky rush upside. 4-1, 4 and 5 rushing attempts the last 4 weeks. Given up the fact that the Giants defense has definitely given up. You could see him easily rush for 40, 50 yards and maybe a touchdown in this spot. Giants are giving up big plays week in and week out. Robert Woods, Sammy Watkins a couple weeks ago for the Rams went nuts. Last week, Marquise Goodwin and Garrett Selleck burned these guys for huge touchdowns. It's definitely clear that Jackrabbit Jenkins and Eli Apple have definitely given in, don't want to play for Ben McAdoo. And that is going to be a disaster this week with the KC Chiefs coming off a bye. Andy Reid is almost unbeatable coming off a bye, so he should have a really nice offensive game plan going into the week. And Tyreek Hill, 7,100, just an absolute animal in terms of what he could do on the football field. Really big road home splits. Last 3 games on the road: at Dallas, 15.3 fantasy points; at Oakland, 28.2 fantasy points; and at Houston, 16.8 fantasy points. So if you guys got, Giants got guys giving up on plays, Tyreek is going to go absolutely insane, drop the hammer down, is on the field for a lot of different type of situations, punt returns and whatnot. And also it's a really nice pivot off of Travis Kelce, who, I expect to be very, very high owned. It's no secret that the Giants are very, very bad versus tight ends, and Travis Kelce is one of the best tight ends in the league. So if you could get the same exposure to a very high team total with Alex Smith and Tyreek Hill with the same amount of upside, maybe even bring it back with Evan Ingram or Shepard. Both those guys are getting very, very highly targeted, but I like this game as an overall game stack on the week. And for my favorite stack of the week is going back to Mexico City. Tom Brady at 7,400 and Rob Gronkowski at 7,200. Brady is the highest QB on the main slate at 7,400. I do think a lot of ownership will be on plays earlier. There's some intriguing plays earlier. Breeze, Smith, guys that we went over. Oddly enough, this is the cheapest he has been besides playing Denver in the last 4 weeks. And Brady's just doing normal Brady things: 38, 29, 47, 34 pass attempts in the last 4. And versus an Oakland D that can't get to the quarterback and is an absolute sieve in the backfield, Brady should have his way, and he should have it all day. I do think, like I said in the first installment of this video, I do think that Carr and the Raiders will be able to move the ball. So I do think Brady will keep his foot down on the gas, and that only fares well for Gronkowski's top end. Rob Gronkowski, 7,200. Last week played 61 to 70 offensive snaps, 10, 7, 9, and 7 targets in his last 4. And this is also really another good pivot spot off of a very highly owned Travis Kelce. And lastly, these guys are in the 425 game, so it's the hammer spot. So you get that, 25-minute hammer. This is the last game of the main slate, so there is some merit to that. I hope you guys liked this video. Hope you guys can use it to your advantage to make some great lineups and some winning lineups this week 11. If you guys are indeed liking these, please give me a thumbs up. If there's anything that you guys would want to see or think I can work on, please comment in the section below, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and good luck this week.